1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and myself.
Hello, my name is Murguia, and I'm going to teach you how to build a gingerbread house. Holidays are the best when you are surrounded with family, and you know what would make it better? Being able to create something amazing and special with the ones you love. This is why I'm going to tell you step by step how to make a gingerbread house. In this video, I will show you how to prepare and make homemade gingerbread, cut and assemble the gingerbread house, then how to decorate it. So let's get started. This quote by Josh Turner inspired me to choose a gingerbread house as my informative speech. You hear about quality time a lot, but I really think that quantity time with a person is really what strengthens a relationship. That's when you really get to know somebody. You get to know their strengths and weaknesses, and that brings you closer. That's what time is love is all about. Building a gingerbread house with someone special in your life is the best way to spend quality time with them. And not only that, it also makes your love stronger. I chose to show everyone how to build a gingerbread house because I love spending quality time with my family. But when I was little, I never had the chance to experience and enjoy how to make a gingerbread house. Things have changed now. I now have a little sister who is finally old enough to help me build one. So I decided that building this gingerbread house with her will get us closer and help me with this speech. Gingerbread houses are holiday favorites. I will show you how to bake, build, and decorate a gingerbread house just in time for the holidays. Let's get started. First, I will tell you the ingredients you will need for making homemade and fresh gingerbread. First, you will need 1/2 cup of butter. It must be at room temperature. Then 1/2 cup of dark brown sugar, 1/4 cup of dark corn syrup, 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, 1 tablespoon of ground ginger, 1½ tablespoons of ground clover, and 1 teaspoon of baking soda. You will mix all the ingredients in a large mixing bowl and mix it until it is smooth. Then you will add 2 cups of all-purpose flour and 2 tablespoons of water to make the dough stiff. Wrap the dough in a plastic wrap and refrigerate for 2 hours. You will bake the gingerbread after you have cut up the pieces, so let's start cutting. To make your mold, you can use cardboard. This will help you cut out the pieces. Your first 2 rectangles will be 3 by 5 inches. This will be used to make the front and back of the house. You will also need 2 more rectangles that are 3 by 5½ inches for the roof. 2 more pieces for the ends of the house that is 3 inches wide at the base and 3 inches to the roof line. Then slant to a peak 5½ inches from the bottom. Now you will need 4 small rectangles that are 1 by 1½ inches for the roof and sides of the entryway. 1 piece 2 inches wide at the base, 1½ for the roof line, and slanted to a peak 2½ inches from the bottom for the front of the entryway. To cut, you must roll out the gingerbread on a rimless cookie sheet. Place patterns on the dough, then cut with a straight edge knife. Cut them, but leave it in place. This is where you will bake it at 375 degrees Fahrenheit for about 15 minutes. Now let's assemble it. To do so, you must place icing into a pastry bag that has a writing tip. Glue sides front and back of house together at the corners using the royal icing. Next, place an object against the piece to prop it up until the icing is dry. Then glue 2 roof pieces to make the roof line of the house. Afterwards, glue the sides and roof of entryway together with icing. Later, attach the entryway to the front of the house. I bet your house will look great. Now let's make it spectacular. I guess you know how to do that. The candy used is easy to locate at your local grocery store. You can decorate your house with whatever type of candy pleases you. Some of the candy that would be great for your gingerbread house would be Red Hots, small gumdrops, candy canes, chocolate truffles, and waffle pattern cookies. Whatever you prefer would be great. The colorful, the better. The best way to stick the candy would be to use the royal icing. Just dab some on the candy and stick to the house. To add color to your house, add some food coloring to the frosting. You may decorate it to your liking. You can use the chocolate truffles for stones around your gingerbread house. Also, using waffle pattern cookies for roof-looking tiles. Just specialize it to your liking and enjoy yourself with the ones you love. Add the final touches. Great. Now that wasn't too hard. You're done. Congratulations. You have learned how to make a gingerbread house from scratch. I bet it will look great. Now remember, each step, but if you happen to forget, the video is here, so come back and check. Gingerbread houses are holiday favorites. I will show you how to bake, build, and decorate a gingerbread house just in time for the holidays. You hear about quality time a lot, but I really think that quantity time is really what strengthens a relationship. That's when you really get to know somebody. You get to know their strengths and weaknesses, and that brings you closer. That's what time is love. That's what time is love is all about. By Josh Turner. Thank you. Thank you.
just